Lapped out custom.
Lapped out custom. My 1987 Ford Ranger XLT, given to me by my old Scoutmaster, and I'm gonna turn it into an off-roading rig. 4-inch lift kit, rough country, and a bunch of rock sliders and cutting fenders, and good times. Today's day one. Cleaning it out. I had a bunch of garbage in it, and I had to move it from its grave. Here, I'll show you the grave it was in. I'm literally sinking into the ground as I walk because it's still March and it just snowed. That's a hole. That's a hole. That's probably a foot deep hole right down to the diff it was. But as of right now, it's got a bad brake line and some other stuff. So I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna kind of make this a series as much as I can because I plan on buying all the stuff at once. It's gonna be a take apart and redo the frame and weld the floor and all this stuff because my floor, I'll throw up some pictures, but when I got the truck, it has a hole in it. These are leather seats and center console. Leather seats are out of an Explorer. Center console's out of a Bronco 2. I have all the dash stuff. It's right there, right there to go there. It has some wiring problems I gotta fix. I'm probably gonna rock the stockers this year unless I find a really good deal on used rims and tires. And yeah, so this will be part one. After we do this, I'm gonna put it on my side yard. But yeah, so pull the bed off, get rid of the grandpa cap. I'm gonna keep it, probably repaint it or clear coat it or something because all the clear coat's chipped. But I mean, I might as well keep it in case I ever want to go camping in this and sleep in the cap. But yeah, so take the cap off, take the bed off, have some fun. So part one of, we'll call it the Restomod Ranger or something like that, but or the Wheelin' Ranger. We'll figure a name out. But all right, so catch you guys in the next one.
Here, I'll catch it. Oh, that's better than that. I'm holding it for support.
There you go. Did you get it? Done.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, and I'm probably just gonna like place this back on, put 2 clamps on it, and put all this shit back in it when we get it off.
Order.
Yeah.
I thought you could do that.
No, just this shit.
Yeah, I'd rather close on there. I'll do that. Out.
I want to get it off at least because I don't want to drive with it on in the summer.
I tried it. She didn't like it. I get where the support is. Up here.
Oh. How's it on there, Zach?
The weather stripping is like stuck.
Oh, okay.
Give me a pry bar. Actually, if you took that screwdriver and poked it, it'd probably make it easier.
Ooh.
That's how you take hard tops off a 2J.
There you go.
Yeah, that's good. Not TJ, the Ranger.
Yeah, but it's the same.
TJ Ranger, same.
Blur.
Hi, Eric.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
We're with you.
Oh!
Oh my god! Easy. Wait, Eric, get out of here and watch it.
This is a trampoline. I didn't get out, like, off.
Actually, Zach, you just jump in it because you probably got enough. Look at the tire, Evan. Look at the tire.
Hey, Ryan, you got. The front's coming off the ground. Torque twist?
No, let's Ranger do it.
Yeah, there's no torque twist.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Oh, she cut. Oh, she cut.
What happened?
She cut.
What's that? I mean,
Oh, hey, my arm's in there. Hey.
Eric, you gotta take your arm out.
Stuck.
ease.
Let me get my side out first. I get my side out and your side comes out.
No, mine first.
No. I'm not scratching.
There goes part of the bed.
Keep going. No, don't go. Don't come over here.
She meant that.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Wait, the bed bent because of that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing. That's all hand.
As long as we can get it out so I can wheel. That's all I'm trying to do with this is wheel.
Wait, Ryan's a wheel?
Yeah. This is the wheeling rig, Fupa. You haven't figured that out yet?
it was the resting spot.
They're torts.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the bed's mint except for all that rat shit.
Yeah, rat shit.
Wow, that thing's quality. This puts the 7.3 in the Yoda. Whoa, whoa! I almost went airborne.
Don't jump. I'm gonna crush my feet under the rock. Your feet's gonna crush the rock. Yeah.
That bed is mint.
Yeah. Did you believe it or not?
Hey, you want a nut?
Before 6. Hey, yo, you should do the Ranger conversion.
What's that? Yeah.
Put it inside. People do that a lot.
Oh, that'd be smart.
Yeah, get the rod.
Man.
Solid. You get a little squeak.
Wait, spray some more knocker loose.
Put this piece back on.
I mean, we're gonna have to move it like.
I have plugs. I got one plug. No, that's a lot.
No. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on. Fucking so fast to land with it. Okay, here we go. No, just put it in the snow.
Wait. Oh, watch out the water panel of the tail be on the marauder. Ryan, you want to grab this to kind of spread out?
Okay. I got it.
That's ball.
Okay, back.
Oh! Is that alright?
Yeah, you pushed me to the fucking thing. Okay, come on, let's do this. Turn around. I can't get up. Dickhead pushed me to the fucking thing.
It was that or step. I was walking. I was ready to like, oh.
Walk me through it right now. In front of the grip line.
Dude, it's so light.
Oh, I gotta test the cross members.
None of these bolts coming off. Don't play that thing. They're all rivets. Your frame's actually, I know. Your frame's actually thin enough that way. So you won't bend it.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go, Eric. Take my gloves. They might be a little sweaty.
My hands are already.
It took 3 minutes to move the bed.
Ryan?
It's not that bad, is it?
What's funny?
What?
Don't top track bar to fit on this.
Brand new.
This mode's on my boat.
That's a.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
That's a 7.5.
Oh, you got the spot for the speed sensor they put on this?
New brake lines. Can you tell?
Alright.
Hold on. Are you ready? Go.
That's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure Eric could do that by himself.
Ryan, can we do a burnout?
I don't have any antifreeze in the engine.
You don't need that. It's cold out.
He's not well.
You don't need to freeze.
So it gets warm, shut it off.
We're taking that off
I know. Can I take it off right now?
if you want.
Don't use your boot. I knew he used the boot.
Just don't fuck up the wiring harness.
It's coming off.
Jack.
I know how to get that off, but it's gonna hurt. You gotta jump in the air and
I don't
then
wanna
stomp
do it.
through it like you go through a pallet.
Yeah, don't do.
It's a very wild ride.
Coolant's pissing. Power steering pisses. And now I have a leaky gas line. And when I say leak, I mean like leak. So now it's gonna be gas lines. Might as well.
Nah,
Gas line, brake
1 inch
line,
perches.
line lines.
Won't be that bad. At least it's on a frame.
We'll do some lines.
Yeah. The line we have to do right here is perfect now because it's actually off the ground, and it'll be a lot easier when we take the coils and everything out of it. So yeah, so bed's off. Won't be too bad. All right, so catch up with in a minute maybe. Real quick. Not working on it really today. Sprayed everything down with penetrating oil and stuff. Knock them loose or whatever. So new leaf spring hangers in the mail. New shock perches in the mail. All my lift kit stuff's in the mail. So soon. Oh yeah, and POR15 is in the mail too. So soon we're gonna be getting this all down to somewhat clean, and then POR15ing the frame, can of semi-gloss and Rust-Oleum, and go over it all and do as best as we can up front here. Best as we can in there. It's not really that bad in there. But yeah, so far everything's good. The side's not bad. Gonna probably try and sell the shocks online or something because they're only a year old. So the only thing I've ever used them for is, well, this really. Painting the gas tank. This cross member's fine. This one's fine. Taking the spare tire carrier off. But yeah, so we're close. Waiting for a little bit better days. Not bad today, but I gotta go do other stuff, so I can't work on it today. But I cleaned it up right here a little bit. If it'll focus. Yeah, cleaned it up right here a little bit. Came out halfway decent right there, not too bad. Right here it's not bad. So it'll shine. It'll just take a little while, I'll put the date in right here somewhere, right here. Let's see. Front leaf spring hanger is off the frame. Gotta get this rear one off. That one's just gonna unbolt because really it's not really being held on by much. Well, actually it's being held on by bolts, that's it. This one's gotta come off. That one's halfway there. Step sides are now off the truck, which is so awesome. I got the front jack stands, bumpers off, and probably never going back on because it got pretty screwed up. This step side is off. Cab corner isn't rotted. It's just like, not healthy. So I'm just gonna sand that and POR15 it. It'll probably last. But it's getting to that point. Oh, that shock's off. I should probably just take it off now. The frame has a hole right where I thought it would. Big chunk of frame fell out, but it's alright. We're gonna be patching that. That's not bad though, because really it should disperse the weight from where the shock is. So yeah, this actually bar right here for the spare tire carrier is so convenient. I've used it as a jacking point like twice now. Doesn't bend or nothing, and if it does bend, I'll just take it off. It's only bolted on. But now I just got to get the bottom skid plate off to find out what's leaking for gas under there. don't update ever, but update right now. Axle out, Ranger rear done, except for gotta get the ends welded right there. So one weld there, one weld there. Gas tank straps are gonna get painted. This is just gonna get painted, not PR15. Front end's coming along, so we're getting there. It's just gonna take some more time. Only reason I don't update is because it's just a lot of grinding rivets and painting, and it's kind of tedious, kind of boring. You'll guys see the Ranger when it's all done, and you'll probably like the videos of because I'm gonna make some off-roading videos, and that'll be a lot better. So until then, we're gonna keep going on this. I'll show you guys when the whole frame's PR15. That way, it's more of like instead of having a time lapse, it'll be better. But all right, so we'll see you guys in a minute. So this is where we are now. The rear end, almost there, almost done. Just painted the gas tank straps, or what's left of them. They should hold up for a little while. Still have to paint the whole frame. It's POR'd, but I gotta top coat it, so haven't done that yet. What's left? Gotta take the rivets out of the front end. The whole frame, front to back, is PR15. That's the hole in my floor. Front end ended up getting PR15. That's rusty metal primer. That's black paint, rusty metal primer. Front black paint. Black paint. This core support thing is all PR15. Looks good. Just got to drop this. Have to put my drop bracket on for here. But yeah, so frame's all welded. New shock mount hole put in. Welded on the front and the back, and then PR15'd. That should be good. We were gonna weld it on the inside, but it wasn't really gonna work, so we figured we'll just weld it on the outside. Good 1/4 inch plate of steel. That'll never, like, that'll be mint. It's all good. All good. I gotta get in there a little bit more with the PR15. Gotta still cut that exhaust off. And I'm kind of just looking forward to fixing the floor and getting the truck back on the road, because I just want to drive it. But we'll get there. Yeah, so Ranger update. Trying to think. I haven't really done too much besides finishing mounting the leaf springs. I got new bolts for the front because I had to do polyurethane bushings because all the bolts wouldn't come out, so all those got burned out. Brand new shackles. Shout out to my friend Eric who bought me the shackles because he's a good friend. New mounts in the back. Lift kit's good. Painted. PR15 top coated. Wiring harness from the front to the back. Soldered. All redone. Gas tank is installed. Skid plate's on. Axle seals have not been done yet, but they're going to be done later once I get everything back together. Shocks are on, mounted. Frame was welded. All that's done. I'm just kind of doing this overview real quick for myself a little bit, and just so you guys know, are like a little caught up. Let me see here. Front end. Brake lines are bent. Brand new, all front end. All front end, brand new brake lines. Frame all the way down is done. Top coated up front, top coated in the rear. We'll see how it holds up. On the other side, there was a lot of grease on this, so it kind of adhered funny. This side is fine. This side is perfect. It was done correctly, but the other side I had a lot of grease on it, so I'm gonna watch it, see what happens. Brake line was supposed to be run here, up, around, and then down to here, and then through the line. I ran it through this bracket because I didn't have enough brake line and I didn't feel like going to buy more, so I figured this will be just as safe and just as good. Front bracket is on. Rear bracket is on. Bolted and everything, painted. I'm trying to think. I have to clean up this piece, so that's got to be degreased even more. That had so much grease on it, it was literally insane. Degreased, painted, because I'm not even a PR15, that's not even like rusty. I'm painting the brackets for the lift kit from Rough Country since a lot of the powder coating was chipped off of them. Here's just more of my pile of old parts, my springs, my brackets, my brake calipers that you can literally I can just take metal right off of these calipers. I mean, I know people are gonna say, oh, you could reuse them, but you know what? Went online, Rock Auto. I got brand new powder coated red power stop brake calipers for $27. I couldn't complain. Brake lines have to be modified a little bit to work with the system I got going on here, because I didn't want to get extended brake lines because they're expensive. So I got these, which I did research on the Ranger station. They should work, so we'll see. Yeah, this is where the PR15 was having a little trouble adhering, right around here, because it was so oily. Like the metal is probably impregnated with oil, so not much I could do. The pitman arm's on. It's got to be tightened. I don't have a socket that fits that. I was using an adjustable wrench. I'm not going to keep doing that because that is dumb. That I have to paint. It's got a lot of oil on it though, so I'm going to really try to degrease there. And on the back side, there was a lot of grease. There's even like factory paint still there, so I'm not even going to worry about it. That's how much oil this freaking 2.9 leaked. But you know what? I'm in Connecticut. Oil leaking, I honestly don't worry about because it protects rust. Because like if that oil wasn't leaking, this whole front end would be shot because the whole rear was shot. I mean, you guys saw it. I mean, like, someone locked my door. I didn't lock it. But I mean, you guys know. I mean, my floor has a huge hole in it, so I mean, I wonder who. Maybe I did. I don't know. Yeah. So this got PR15 and painted. I'm pretty sure. All this is all done. Essentially now is just going to be, I'm not going to paint the rest of the tank. It's galvanized. It'll be all right. I just painted back here because there was rust starting to form around the edge. I'm going to start to go around and check, see there's a little bit of rust starting right there. So I'm just going to top coat that again. Just everywhere there's rust, I'm going to top coat. And right before I throw the bed on, I'm going to do this whole frame with fluid film just to be that much safer because I really don't want it to rust. Okay, go.
You got a video of me lifting it?
Yeah.
Ready? You going right now?
Mm-hmm. Jesus. Please help us.
SOS.
Wow. There's a lot of camber.
Well, it picked up. Dude, this thing, I cruised up that hill in 4th gear idling.
Really?
I gave it gas. Wow. Shit, you not have more power than my knee.
You gotta check out this camber. It's crazy. Oh my god. Is something like loose? What?
I'll be back. I'm going.
What?
Now you're back because I was going to say, you hop in, I'll show you what I did on the hill.
No, I'm not. I can't.
Turn back, it's too late. This is our final highway. We can't turn back, it's too late. Gravity hold me, I think I'm falling, and I need you now. Push me harder. To hide. Wipe the waves of tears from your eyes, reflections of smoke and fire. Fading skies, I refuse to hide. Wipe the waves of tears from your eyes, reflections of smoke and fire.